previous tutorials we installed Python in our computers, and now you may ask yourself the question, what next? Actually, what next? We need to run Python. I think that's what we got to do. So after we've installed Python, to actually run it, and by running I mean opening an interface that permits us to write some basic Python codes, you can come to your search bar and you type python.exe. yes, you see what appears. Click on it. Okay, so what we can see now is actually the Python shell. The Python shell is simply an interface on which we can write some simple Python commands. We can perform some calculations and do some other lots of fun stuff just for learning purposes. But note that for bigger codes, for bigger programs, we are not going to use the Python shell. We are going to use a more sophisticated development environment called Spyder. You can also use any other IDE, that's integrated development environment, that you see with which you are comfortable actually. So this is our Python shell. Now to start coding, you can just start with simple commands. I mean the very simple ones. For example, 1 + 1, this gives us 2. Yeah, so the Python interpreter permits us to do some basic calculations like this. You can take 2 times 2, which gives us 4. And note that in most programming languages, and Python included, the times operator is represented by the star and not x. So be careful with that, because if I write 2x2, it produces a syntax error. As you can see here. So now let's say we want to display text on the screen. Okay, if I say good morning, oh, it gives us a syntax error. But why? Because the Python interpreter does not know what good morning is, and we are the only ones to know, right? So when we want to display text on our console or on the shell, we actually use the print statement. Print, that's it, print. And this print statement, it is a special word in Python that permits us to display text on the console or on the Python shell, as we can see here. So the print followed by brackets. Brackets are very important, because if you don't put brackets, your statement will be wrong, or your code will be wrong in Python 3. So I can print anything I want in brackets. Let's say hello, and make sure that when you are typing words, when you want to print words in Python, you put them in quotes. It can be single quotes or double quotes. It does not matter in Python, both are the same. So make sure you use quotes, you put your words in quotes. So doing that, if I press enter, you see it prints hello. It does not give me an error statement like up here. So that is it. So this is actually our Python shell, and with this we are going to do some very funny things, some very interesting things actually. So stay tuned for our next tutorial, because we are going to start with the very basic syntax of Python that you don't have to miss. Don't forget to click the like button below, and stay tuned.